Good morning, folks. Welcome to QuantSap. This is Vicky Sajnani. Let's get started with the morning market brief. 18,720, where we shut shop on Nifty 50 Futures, 0.27% gain. 43,750 is Nifty Bank Futures, 420 points gain, 0.97% gains was witnessed yesterday. Let's see where the SGX Nifty is pointing to. SGX Nifty is pointing to a 73-point gain as of now, as we speak. So there's kind of a robust start to Nifty possibly. Well, looking at the charts, 18,800, 19,000, and 18,500, 18,000. Intermittent support is 18,200, 300 levels. So that's how Nifty is positioned as of now. Looking at the futures OI, well, we saw some amount of short covering coming in yesterday, but the OI on an overall basis, we have not seen substantial shorts. In fact, we have seen more of longs coming in the past week or so. So let's see how that pans out. Looking at the Nifty options data, you see 18,600 as the major support zone, where in fact there is a substantial call OI as well as put OI out there. And on the higher side, we are seeing some amount of built up in fact, 19,500 thereabouts, which is the highest call OI. Other than that, we are seeing some built ups at around 18,800, 19,000 and 19,300, 400 levels. Well, looking at the Bank Nifty now, 44,000, 44,500 happen to be the strong levels on the higher side. Supports being 43,000, even that moving average is out there. And 42,500 is the next major level. So we've seen longs, long unwinding, and then longs again in Bank Nifty. That's how it's positioned. Well, looking at the OI picture, 44,000, 44,500 are the major call OIs. On the support side, we have 43,500 and 43,000 as a major support. Bank of Baroda, Coromandel, Bharat Forge are the top gainers. India Bull Housing, Sun Pharma, LDIM, top losers. Well, as pointed out, the private banks is something which is holding up Nifty. Much of the other sectors were mildly positive, but major gains came in from private banks. PSU banks for 5.46 points, NBFC 1.96 points. 10 points from capital goods, so that was the next good one. We are seeing a mixed bag situation with pharma at minus 10.67 points, FMCG minus 4.86 points. Looking at the built up sectorally, PSU banks, private banks, fertilizers are the long built up. Pharma, realty, telecoms, short built up. Well, one of the stocks, Siemens, of course, 3,000 is going to be a psychological level, but 3,020, 3,100, two levels on the higher side, 2,905 and 2,850 are the major supports on the lower side. Well, the sense is that 2,975, the hurdle gets crossed. We can see 3,000 plus levels on this counter. That's a possibility. Looking at the futures OI, you are seeing some amount of short covering there. So after longs, there has been some amount of short covering, possibly covered up the shorts which were earlier on there in the system. So we have more longs in the past few days, long unwinding kind of situation, except for one short which was emanating. Well, substantial call unwinding there in 3,000, 3,100 and 2,900 also. Let's see how this evolves during the day. Of course, you have 3,000 as the litmus test and 3,100 as the call OI point out. Put OI is positioned at 2,800. The other stock is Exide Industries. Again, this could have a minor pullback, but then on an overall basis, poised well. 185 on the lower side and 180 is the levels. On the higher side, 200, 225 kind of situation is there. So if it crosses the 200 hurdle, we could see higher price action in this. Exide Industries, some amount of short covering. You're primarily seeing long unwinding kind of situation in this case. Well, there's been some call unwinding there. So 200 is the max OI call OI. Max put OI position at thereabouts of 190. GNFC and India Bull Housing Finance in the ban list. And possible entrants would be Delta Corp and BHEL. India Bull Housing Finance, possible exit. Well, that's pretty much it from my end. Before I wrap up, I would like to highlight to you that please follow your financial advisor before trading in derivatives, and also please follow strict stop losses while trading in derivatives. Well, the two stocks pointed out, Exide Industries and Siemens. Well, on the long side, you have PSU banks, private banks, fertilizer, short built up is telecom, pharma, realty. Well, that's it from my side. Wish you happy trading and all the best.